speed and quickness that I had at the college level. Hopefully, I can translate that to the NBA. Just my body type really stronger than most people think. Just going to use the strength that I have and hopefully use that at the next level.
Where have you been working since the tournament?
I work out at LMU. I work out with Wes Johnson from the T-Wolves, and I work out with Ed Davis from the Raptors. So I have a little bit of both positions at the same time. So I'm not just getting guard workouts, and I'm not just getting post workouts. So I think that's a good thing about having like a 2 like Wes Johnson and a 4 like Ed Davis. So I'm working at all aspects of my game.
Tell me what you're doing with Wes specifically to kind of improve and get ready for this.
I like to sit back and just watch. I let them do all the workouts first, and let them go first. Just watch what they do and just learn from them. With Wes, do a lot of shooting, a lot of coming off screens, pick and roll type stuff. And so I learned a lot from him already. Ed Davis is more of a 4, so a lot of face up, jab shots, and just a little bit of everything from each guy I've learned already, and I think that is really what's improving me right now.
Does it matter to you where you go in the draft order? A lot of talk about Kyrie likely being the number 1, and then with Minnesota, you mentioned Wes Johnson, Michael Beasley, Kevin Love at the 4. Not a lot of minutes there necessarily at the forward spots. Where do you feel that you could potentially go, and does it matter to you at all what position you're picked?
I think everybody wants to be the number 1 pick. The only one person's going to have that chance to be the number 1 pick. So, Kyrie is a great player, and nobody's doubting that. That's why they have him up there. It really doesn't matter to me which team I get picked to. I just want to be, I just want to come in and just be an impact player. And I think I can do that with a lot of teams. So, hopefully, at the right team, I just come in and make a quick impact and just help that team win more games than what they did last season.
Do you still feel like you have a shot at the number 1 spot? I mean, the media is one thing and what we say about how it's looking, but in terms of you and that dream of being the top guy, do you still feel like it's possible?
Yeah, I think anything's possible. I want to be the number 1 pick, and so does Kyrie. So does Enes Kanter. He's a good player too. Nobody's talking about him like that. He's a great player. But whoever gets picked first is going to get picked first. Yeah. Really. It's just this year is one of those years that anybody can be the number 1 pick. It's not really we had like the 2003 draft with LeBron. Everybody knew he was going to be the number 1 pick. Or like John Wall last season. A lot of people knew, but anything can happen. So I think that a lot of this combine workout, it can either help or it can hurt you. To the combine, I thought I did good today, so hopefully that can improve my stock.
What kind of reaction are you getting from the teams when you talk about positioning? I mean, you've been real adamant about being a 3, and if anything, a 3-4, not a 4-3. Are they, falling in line? Not falling in line, but seem to be okay with that, or teams saying, no, we see you as a 4?
A lot of people are agreeing. What really is. It's about making an impact. If I'm gonna make an impact at the 4, I'm gonna play the 4. If I make a bigger impact at the 3, I'm gonna play the 3. So it's really all about impact and just being an impact player, and I think that's what I am. And just trying to get in and do whatever I can to get on the court. It's really not about the position. If you're a good basketball player, you're gonna play. So I just think that I just want to be an impact player, whatever team I go to.
Do you think though that factor could come into play, not to hone in on one team, but obviously Minnesota's sitting there at number 2, and we were talking about Beasley being there, and I mean, do you think that comes into play when it comes to how they see you?
Yeah, I think it does, but at the same time, you got to learn from somebody, and that'd be a perfect position. Say if I do, then Mike Beasley is a perfect example to learn from. You can learn a lot from people that's already there. Like I've learned a lot from Wes Johnson already.
Yeah.
Just through the ups and downs, and I think that when we have somebody there, you can learn a lot from that person just by sitting back and watching. And that's what I've been doing lately.
Your role expanded at Arizona, and it seems like your game really did with that. You shot the ball not only a lot more from the perimeter, but a lot better from the perimeter. How much room for growth do you feel like your game still has?
I think I have a lot of growth. I'm never satisfied with how I'm doing on the court. I always want to get better. I think I can get a lot better. And that's really just how my game is. I always want to get better on the court, whatever I have to do, watch extra film or like I said, sitting back and watching, or just anything. I'm always eager to get better and learn and mature as a player, and I think that if I just keep doing that, I think I could be pretty good one day.